Fans, tonight's Steel City Superstock Rumble Series Twin 25s are sponsored by Edgar Excavating. From heavy-duty digging to precision grading, Edgar Excavating has been moving earth and building trust across the London region since 2019. Don't miss the company's owner, Brendan Edgar, and his beautifully prepared 4D machine. Be sure to check them out online at edgarexcavating.com. Welcome back to Flamboro Speedway. We're set to go for the second Twin 25-lap feature event for the Steel City Superstocks. Tonight sponsored by Edgar Excavating. Edgar Excavating. Here's how they're going to line up for feature 2. On the pole at Exeter in the Mason Composite Services Blue Collar Performance number 93, it's Jerry Broom. Roy off second out of London in the VNP Topsoil and Landscaping Supplies, Edgar Excavating. Number 4D, it's Brendan Edgar. Roy off in the third spot at St. Thomas and CIPG Stumps R Us VP Transportation. Number 7, it's Pete Vanderwyst. Starting in the fourth position, out of Hamilton in the Alexander Glass and Door DJD Graphics. Number 73, it's Nick Troback. Starting fifth, out of Mount Hope in the Humberview Parts Queenston Chevrolet Pure Energy Dance Studio. Number 93, it's Carson Nagy. Starting in the sixth spot, out of Southampton in the Canadian Crane Rentals Vester Forest Products, CPS Flooring, CanPoly.com, number 33, it's Roy Wilkie. Starting seventh, out of Kitchener in the London Recreational Racing Tri-County Sound Blasting, number 13, machine is Justin Collison. And rolling off shotgun on the field, your feature one winner so far has picked up every single checker flag for the Steel City Superstocks. Out of Walkerton in the Vester Forest Products Shelby Roofing 36 machine, it's Lane Zardo. Lights are off on our Flamboro Speedway base car. We're set to go once again as the field rumbles off into 3 and 4. Jerry Broom, Brendan Edgar on the pole as they come off of turn number 4. The green flag will fly. We're underway. Superstocks off and rumbling back into turns 1 and 2 for the Superstock Rumble Series. Oh, they're going to be 3 wide here almost for a moment. Oh, close quarters into 3 and 4. Carson Nagy almost in the grass. Somehow they made that one work. As it got a little hairy there for a moment, but Carson Nagy was way down on the grass. He's able to get around the 4D of Brendan Edgar. Holy smokes, the field somehow sorts their way out, and they're going to be side by side for the race lead as Pete Vanderwyst on the bottom, Jerry Broom on the top. Nick Troback right in that mix there as well. They are side by side for that second spot. Now the 7 machine is going to emerge as the race leader. He's going to block off that run for the 93 of Jerry Broom. New race leader, the 7 of Pete Vanderwyst. Rest of the field trying to sort them way out. Nick Troback holds on to that second spot. Carson Nagy now up to third. Jerry Broom getting shuffled back on the outside. Lane Zardo, Justin Collison, now Roy Wilkie potentially going to look to the inside. Lap number 4 goes up on the board. Pete Vanderwyst up front. Second is that 73 of Nick Troback. Third, the 93 of Carson Nagy. Nagy now going to shuffle up the 73 of Troback. Nagy going to now look to the inside into 3 and 4. Nagy on the bottom, Troback on the top. They are side by side off of turn number 4. Justin Collison now going to try to join in that mix there as well. Collison now to the inside on the 73 car. That's going to move the 13 up to the podium spot. Lane Zardo, your feature one winner, now is going to look to the inside as well. Troback getting shuffled up to the outside. He's going to slide back even further. Roy Wilkie in the 33 looking to the inside. Lap number 6 up on the board. Pete Vanderwyst in that 7 machine. Up front, Carson Nagy in second. Justin Collison rolls in the third spot. Fourth, the 36 of Lane Zardo. Fifth is the 33 of Roy Wilkie. Troback in that 73 gets shuffled back to the 6th spot. 7th, the 93 of Jerry Broom. And 8th, the 4D of Brendan Edgar. Pete Vanderwyst is about a car length's lead over the 93 of Carson Nagy. Nagy, no stranger to being a champion as he has the 2023-2024 Dayco Superstock Series Championship under his belt. Trying to get some laps in and support the Steel City Rumble Series and get ready for the Dayco Superstock Series next Saturday night here at Flamboro Speedway. Right now, he looks like he's got a hot rod here as he looks down to the inside of the 7 of Pete Vanderwyst, but no dice. Door gets shut, but he's going to try one more time off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Nagy right on the back bumper of that number 7 car. Justin Collison has their absolute rear view field behind him as the 36 of Lane Zardo at the 13 car, all kinds of jacked up in 3 and 4. They're going to continue to roll here, but Pete Vanderwyst has got the race lead, but Carson Nagy going to take a peek to the inside. Side by side for the race lead into 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Nagy on the bottom, Vanderwyst on the top. Vanderwyst, you got to be careful. He might get shuffled all the way back here if he's not too careful. New race leader now will be the 93 of Carson Nagy. Nagy takes that stop away. Justin Collison taking second. Lane Zardo and Roy Wilkie going to come through there as well. Move those machines up one position. Slide the 7 car back to the 5th spot as we continue to work under the green flag. This time off of turn number 4. We're going to see the cross flags go up in the air. Halfway home, halfway to go for our flag man Doug. Carson Nagy out front, now the battle, it turns to second. Lane Zardo looking to the inside on the 13 of Justin Collison. Zardo shuffles him up the racetrack just a little bit. He's going to take that spot away. Collison going to try to shut the door 1 and 2, but no! Roy Wilkie now going to turn to the inside. Side by side for the 3rd spot. Wilkie on the bottom, Collison on the top. Wilkie going to slam that car in, and he's going to take that spot away. Collison going to try a little bit of a crossover move, but no dice. Move Roy Wilkie in that 33 car up to the 3rd spot. Justin Collison runs in the 4th spot. Pete Vanderwyst in 5th. 6 to 73 of Nick Troback. Then a big battle for that 7th and 8th spot. Jerry Room and Brendan Edgar are duking it out as well. Carson Nagy has the race lead with 9 laps to go as we work lap number 16. But Lane Zardo hasn't lost the Steel City Superstock feature this season so far. He is hot on the heels of that number 93 car. That time by 1/1000th of a second, 1/10 quicker than the 93 of Carson Nagy. As he worked back into 3 and 4. Carson Nagy going to try to hold on to this one. Lane Zardo up at the front of the field trying to see if he can make his way through. Carson Nagy holding on to that race lead. They got a couple car lengths back to the 3rd place runner, the 33 of Roy Wilkie. Then another 2 car lengths back to the 13 of Justin Collison, who runs in the 4th spot. This time off of turn number 4, 6 laps to go as Carson Nagy crosses under the straight. Nagy in that Humber View Parks number 93 car. Trying to see if he can put that 93 in victory lane. Lane Zardo, though, closing to within a car length of each other as they work off of turn number 4. 5 to go as they come underneath the stripe. Carson Nagy trying to hang on to this one. Lane Zardo is in that mix there as well. Zardo closing in ever so slightly. This time a half car length. Next time around, he's going to be on the back bumper of that 93 car. 4 laps to go as Lane Zardo is right in that rear view mirror of the 93 of Carson Nagy. Zardo maybe going to think about taking a peek down to the inside, but no. Nagy holds on to that race time, but Zardo has that 36 car really turning down to the inside. 3 laps to go in this one. Nagy in that middle line, really not giving Zardo much of an option. He says, you can probably go way around me if you're going to try to make a pass, or you're going to have to go through me. This time, 2 laps to go for the 93 of Carson Nagy. Lane Zardo still within striking distance as he's got a half car length back to the front bumper of that 36 car. Nagy's going to have one more time around to try to hold on to this one. A 3rd mile to go. Carson Nagy sees the white flag in the air. Lane Zardo going to take a peek to the inside in 1 and 2. Nagy shuts the door. Zardo's going to have one more crack at it in 3 and 4. This time, the final time into turns 3 and 4. Lane Zardo looking to the inside. Going to try to rough him up after turn 4, but no dice. Carson Nagy picks up the checkered flag. Second will be the 36 of Lane Zardo. 3rd, the 33 of Roy Wilkie. 4th, the 13 of Justin Collison. And 5th, the 7 of Pete Vanderwyst. We're going to head down to victory lane and grab a word with our winner, the 93 of Carson Nagy. Down in victory lane, he's going to climb from the car. Fans, have a round of applause here. Feature winner, the 93 of Carson Nagy. Slide in and grab word here with Carson. Well, Carson, you had a hungry customer behind you. That 36 car hasn't been beaten yet in the Steel City Superstocks. You guys show up today. I know you guys are getting set up for next weekend, but how does it feel to put this 93 in victory lane?
Hey, man, it's awesome. It's been quite a while since I've been back to here in victory lane at Flamboro. You know, Lane's been lights out here all year long, and it's really cool to beat someone like that.
I know you guys have put a pretty good program here. What does it mean to kind of get yourselves ready for next weekend's Dayco 50-lap Superstock race here at Flamboro?
It means a lot. We got a lot of good notes in practice there. We ended up running for Chad Corcoran's points tonight, so we're running his tires, but got a lot of information on what I need for next week, and I can't wait to get back here.
I know you guys got a lot of support in this 93 car. Who do you want to give a shout out to for getting things done for you guys here tonight?
Yeah, HumberviewParts.ca, Queenston Chev, Overkill Enterprise, Pure Energy Dance Studio. My mom, dad, brother worked their tails off today. Terry, he came out to help us out, and like I said, can't wait to get back here next week.
There you go, fans. How about a round of applause? Your feature winner, the 93 of Carson, Nagy. Slide over here and grab a word here with our second place finisher, the 36 of Lane Zardo. Well, Lane, you had your work cut out for you. You almost got there and swept the night.
Yeah, we had a really good run going through the field. Justin did a lot of work going through the field, and I was able to pounce on him when the appropriate time came. I had a shot at Nagy as we took the white flag. I was getting tight. I haven't driven this thing that hard here in a very long time. Did everything I could to chase him down, and once I got to him, he was getting a little bit loose off, but I was getting tight through the center, so I was able to peek on the inside of him going into corner one down on the last lap there, and it would have just been too aggressive of a move and put too many people at risk. So, just he had the car and he had the position, and congrats to Carson and all them.
I know you guys got some support on this 36 car. Again, who do you want to give a shout out to that got things done?
Yeah, Forrester Plumbing, Heat, and Air Conditioning. Once again, Golly Bridge, Equipment Sales and Transportation, Montgomery Ford. I thank all the guys in the pits, Brad, Kenny, Chuck, Randy, my uncle Pete for spotting. I got to give a shout out to my brother who brought out our Pro Late model and unfortunately blew up in practice. So got to go back home and get to the drawing board on that program.
There you go, fans. Your second place finisher, the 36 of Lane Zardo. Slide over here and grab a word with, once again, our third place finisher, the 33 of Roy Wilkie. Well, Roy, podiums are good. I know you probably want to be up there a couple more spots, but not a bad night with a couple thirds here tonight.
No, it wasn't too bad. We got stuck on the outside there at the first part of the race. Once Nagy and Lane got by me, it's just follow them. Try and keep up with them, really. We made such a minor adjustment of the car, but it freed it up so much. It's just weird weather conditions, track conditions tonight. So anyways, we're there. We're fast enough. We just need a good starting position, I think.
I know you guys got some support on this 33. Who do you want to give a shout out to again for getting things done here for you guys here tonight?
Yeah, big shout out to Canadian Crane Rentals, Best for Forest Products, CRG Energy, and Pearl Home Hardware.
There you go, fans. Your third place finisher, the 33 of Roy Wilkie.